Because one thing that you girls need to start doing is gatekeeping again. Everything ain't for everybody. I mean, you know, I've been trying to let you guys in my life a little bit more, into my closet, my archive, whatever. A few, like, major pieces that are with me in New York. Oh, this one I love. So, this is Tom Ford Gucci. This coat is, like, so iconic. Just faux fur. I mean, so crazy. Like, you see this coat, like you see, you know, a few collectors with this coat, but I've never seen it or never been able to find it in my size. So now, you know, I have yet to wear it, but that's like with a lot of the stuff I got, I've yet to wear it. But I found this at one of the vintage shows from one of my favorite vintage dealers. I may tell you his name, I may not, because one thing that you girls need to start doing is gatekeeping again. You bitches be telling everything like, oh, this is here, it's in Japan, it's so cheap, blah, 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 blah. Girl, and then you get to Japan and the shit ain't cheap no more. Start gatekeeping. Everything ain't for everybody. For the true people that love archive and love vintage, y'all fucking it up for us because y'all TikTokers is running to these places. We don't need you to tell everybody. We don't need that. Gatekeeping in 2026 and 2027 and on and upward. You know what I mean? Like, I had this one for a while. I know it's gonna look a little small because I got this shirt under it. And if it is a little small, who gives a fuck? Fuck you. I still bought it and I still wear it. Actually look kind of good. But the gag is, hold on one second. In the words of the great Negro philosopher, Kiki Keeper Job Palmer, the gag is, I got the jacket and the bag. We're gonna insert season below. And I also think, this is from the same collection, but I can't remember, but you just dripping in Gallianos, Dior. When we did the Met Gala, I got to work with John Galliano and Stephen Jones. And I have a picture, I'll post a picture of me, Stephen, and John, and I'm wearing a hat. And Stephen was like, let me take the hat and let me freshen it up for you. So he took it and he like cleaned it and brushed it and made, you know, everything, you know, be in the right place. I mean, when you have a piece that was made by the greats and then they touched again by the greats, it's just, you know, look, but this is sickening, just like this. I'm telling you, when the girls be talking about one-of-ones and all of that, I know we've been there. We're not gonna go back there again. I got one nasty piece I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
But in that week, we need to fit her, then you'll need to fit Zendaya, Ariana at some point. And then at some point at the end of the week when you come back for the finale, they want to fit Rose. Is that too soon?
I can't give them a fitting date until I have a look from Saint Laurent. They move at their own pace, and so we just have to, you know, be patient with the brand and, you know, get it when they give it to us. I mean, so it's a bunch of good stuff on the rack, apparently, you know, of course. I can get that out. This is Loewe from 70s. A lot of people don't understand that Loewe started as just a leather, you know, it's all leather goods, and so that's what they were really known for. It's the leather. Yeah, so Loewe from the 70s, late 70s or 80s, something like that, which I still haven't worn that. As I haven't worn a lot of this stuff. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of like just amazing suits, like this, this Yoji. I forgot what season this was, but of course somebody will tell me in the comments. But this tattoo suit, which I really love. I wore this on Project Runway, I think the first day. Really special to me. I also wear a lot of vintage suits. Like this one I wore on Project Runway. This is Claude Montana. Vintage Westwood. Jean-Paul Gaultier. Most of the things I wear, like even though people don't really pay attention to what I wear because I really don't talk about it a lot. But for the most part, if you see me in a suit, it's something, trust me. It's like 90s Armani or, you know, early Issey Miyake, which I had on the other day. Like this one I love. This is another Westwood, like 90s Westwood. Peter Moulier, like, you know. This, when I want to feel, you know, real Chicago, Southside, this, Vuitton. This is like a winter carving winter lot. You know, Gianni Versace. This is really interesting. I collect Kasai Yamamoto. So if you don't know who Kasai Yamamoto is, he's famous for being, he's a Japanese designer. He's really famous for creating a lot of costumes for David Bowie. And so his very 80s, very fun. This one happened to be like really cool. It's, you know, really cool. Just, I think I like to spend my money on, I think I like the hunt, right? I like finding these pieces, you know, finding pieces that I actually can wear, you know. Because earlier in my career, I was buying all this archive stuff so I can have it for my clients. And I'm like, you know, once they wear it, it's kind of theirs, especially Zendaya. So I stopped doing that. I mean, I buy her stuff still when I find it. But for the most part, I'm building out my own, well, not building, but expanding my own archive. And I'm really focused on things that if I want to wear them, I can't wear them. So, you know, finding things in my sizes. And you know, that ranges, girl, because one day she's a 48 and the next day she's a 52. So you never know, but I buy all of it. And sometimes if she's treating herself well, she's a 46. I've always been known, like Zendaya and I both have been known throughout our careers to support up-and-coming designers. So I'm always on the hunt for that, and we always, you know, give the platform to like younger. I mean, there's been so many designers that we broke, essentially, like, you know, being the first celebrity to wear it, or you know, in a huge moment, in a huge way. You know, a lot of the people that we've supported have went on to compete for the LVMH prize and like all these things. So that's just part of the DNA. But that came from out of necessity. Because, you know, back in the day, everybody knows the story, nobody would loan her clothes, so we were kind of forced to work with young designers and emerging designers, which became great, right? Because you become part of their story and they become part of our story. So, I mean, that will always happen. Yeah, so I'm always looking, I'm always searching, and we always, you know, try to always incorporate somebody young and up and coming, if the clothes are good, you know. But there are a lot of good clothes in the world. But the major piece here is this. So this is Marc Jacobs for Louis Vuitton. So this piece was in the ad campaign. So this exact jacket was made for the French actress Catherine Deneuve from Belgique Dior. I know I said her name wrong, I apologize, but my French is terrible. But she wore this in the campaigns. So word has it that this is the actual jacket from the campaign. And I mean, you know this collection, Marc's last collection for Vuitton. Just a little, you know, piece of, another little piece of the archive. I do have something major, but I'm not gonna show y'all that yet. You've seen enough, that's enough. All right, until next time. Mwah. This hat is so fucking nasty. Oh. Ah! It's just, the stuff is just like, you know, it gets me going. It's provocative.